offense now has great field position to start the drive. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. The Trojans looking to run some tempo here. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. This would be a big disappointment to get this starting field position. They have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and 10. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, this has been tough to watch. So disappointing. They just can't punch it in. They're that close on 3rd down, and the offensive line gets dominated at the line of scrimmage, and you tackle behind the line.
Oh, and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
That's one of the more impressive drives that I've seen in a long time. They did not throw the football, and this running back got behind that big offensive line, just moved the ball all the way down the field, and then finally into the end zone. That is very...
And it's picked off in the end zone. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. On the ground, it's Jordan. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched. So,
and looking for a big play here. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. And the Trojans come to the line in a hurry-up. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. Oh, what a move, goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Southern California.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's got it. So the two-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Punt over the middle. It's golden.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Snags the quick throw.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. Picks up the first, looking for more. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The quarterback appears to be changing the play. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, SC.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
The Longhorns are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. That was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually it goes down. So the ball moved back to the 12 for a second and goal.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner choosing to field this one. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Not much on that play, brought down short. Timeout is called. A Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Extending the play now. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. The 10. Touchdown, USC. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Defense not pressing this time. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea they're going to open up this playbook. You might as well leave it all on the table when you're playing for all the marbles.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Warren. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas. Now the try for the two-point conversion. Press coverage now from the secondary. From the shotgun, drops back. The pocket breaking down. And he's got it. The two-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a two-score game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to throw forward on 3rd and short. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Spins away from defenders.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back is having a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or they have to settle for 3? Can he make it to the marker? And the Trojans pick up enough.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a